but we'll talk about that in a little while. Up in the upper right hand, upper left hand. Whew. Man, I keep mixing up these directions. The upper left hand corner of hard lead, we have Dragon Kite's Hero. And then his opponent in the lower right, representing Twisted Minds, it is Classic. So a little PvP action. Got to get used to PvP as we're going to have quite a bit of it. The finals will be a PvP as well. And then I kind of want to grab at least one of the series of replays from Enki. Hopefully he can send those to us pretty quick. And I might want to cast some replays afterwards. You know, it's funny, the EPT Cups are on Monday, and this Monday is Christmas. And I'm kind of on the fence on if I want to cast EPT or not. I think I might cast at least some of it, but we'll see. It will feel weird to stream on Christmas. Just casting StarCraft. But I mean, what better present could I ask for than good games of StarCraft? I also wonder who will still be playing and who won't be. I assume EBT Korea will be pretty much exactly the same, but I don't know what the... Like, I don't know who's going to take a day off from Pro StarCraft for Christmas around the world. Anyways, let's talk about this game a little bit, since Classic is about to go for a 3-gate robo, and Hero is taking an expansion. So Hero playing the more solid standard macro Protoss, which has been very popular in Europe for years and has been gaining popularity amongst Korean Protosses. However, the most popular Korean Protoss build, as always, is the 3-gate robo, and it's not going to be any exception here. Hero is going to scout that with the Haluk Phoenix. See exactly what he is up against on the other side of the map. And now Hero knows he has to defend. He's going to drop his own robo, but he's quite a ways away from an immortal, which is what he's really going to want to defend. But he's got Warp Gate finishing up. See if he can't get a shield battery up on the high ground. I would not hate to see both a shield battery up here and a backup pylon. I feel like could be very good things. There's the shield battery, but this pylon, this is... Man, this is Artosis right here. This one might as well have cast GSL for a decade. You know what I mean? Like, this pylon, kind of the ultimate. And if Classic sees that and is able to get the kill on it, I mean, that would be huge. Right now, it looks like Classic's going to go for the safer route of just killing some probes. But with no Nexus back at home and a Robo Bay on the way, he's going to have to get more damage than that. Hero goes for the recall to get up here very quickly. So far, really hasn't taken much damage at all. Huh, one probe. Hallucinated Phoenix just trying to keep an eye on where this army is, where the prism is, what's being warped in. Hero knows this Nexus is so late that if Classic was to try to take a Nexus back at home, he might be suspecting a Nexus back at home right now, seeing so few Stalkers out on the map, but he's about to scout and get the confirmed no Nexus. Wow, that was such a long piece of dialogue. We only had that vision for a second. 6 Adept Shade into the main base. That is a lot of potential probe damage here. And with no shield battery, that means Classic can just kind of shift queue these workers 8 probes go down in what feels like an instant. As a few of those adepts get out of there, 4 of them escape. So only 2 adepts going down for that. Pretty huge, but it's just buying Classic some time. Because even after all that damage, they're on the same worker count. And Hero's not building any probes. He realizes that what he needs to do right now is defend. Still no wall going down here, so 6 more adepts going to try to shade forward. Oh, as the Disruptor Nova hits 2 sentries and an Immortal. No pickup from Hero. Hero is going to try to drive this back, though, with the Super Shield Battery. The Adepts don't seem to be going after probes, really. They're going to shade forward and kind of just die, tanking for some of this. Another Disruptor coming up, but it's going to go down before that Nova connects. Oh, my God, Hero. There was no pickup. And Hero loses like 4 Stalkers just to the 1 War Prism. Or to the 1, sorry, Disruptor. I'm reading the wrong thing here. Classic will push him back. Hero's got to be careful. This Immortal in his prism is very, very low in orange hit points. Classic's going to be able to warp in more. I really thought Hero had that. Killing the Disruptors. He killed one of the... I think he killed an Immortal? Or at least he was killing a lot of the ground army. Killed a lot of those Adepts. But now Classic, he's got the superior army supply. He's going to shade back in and just try to get some more probe damage. Draw the army up. Oh, the Disruptor Nova not going to get the connection this time, but the Shield Battery will go down. Second Nova hits, kills a Stalker, and damages this brand new Immortal. And now Hero just has 2 low Immortals, no Shield Batteries. This Immortal has 6 kills, and it has done so much damage to Hero's army. Insane amounts of damage. Finally, it's getting jumped on a little bit as Hero pushes this back. 3 more probes go down, but again, Hero on the double Nexus, he doesn't really have to worry about losing probes too much. Oh my God, playing with fire here. Hero has an Immortal with like half a hit point in that prism. Just trying to get what kills he can. The Adepts shade forward again. I can't believe Hero doesn't have a probe sitting here just to put down a gateway. It's actually insane to me that he hasn't done that. That Disruptor Nova doesn't really connect. The Immortals really want to drop out here and try to get some damage done. Some great pickups from Classic, though. Look at this micro from Classic, and another Disruptor Nova gets 2 more Stalkers. The pylon on the low ground dies. The Immortal drops out for Hero, and it dies immediately. He has a new one on the high ground coming into play. The one in the prism has a decent amount of health on it still. Oh, man. Hero is just not picking up these units that I feel like he absolutely could fit at least one of into that prism. Could have saved the Stalker or maybe saved that damage on the Immortal. Now he's got 2 very low wounded Immortals, and this prism has lost all of its shields. Oh, this is getting dicier and dicier for Hero. Look at that army supply for Classic, 44. He's going to start shading those Adepts forward. He's got about 47 of them. Ooh, Disruptor Novas, 1 connects, and there's just not enough in here for Hero. He's going to go to the other side of the map with the Immortals. He'll kill the Immortal here, but the probes are going to get the surround. They kill an Immortal. And I think that's it. I think Classic just has too much. The 3-gate robo overpowering Hero's defensive setup. Immortal pops out. It does get the kill. Can this one Immortal do it? Oh my God, the other Immortal gets recalled. Is that what just happened? Wait, hold on. There's another recall. Where did this Immortal come from? There's another Immortal here now with the Prism. Oh my God, the probes. Hero has no probes, but if he can kill this army, maybe he can run across the map with 2 Immortals and a Warp Prism and kill all of his opponent's probes, because Classic was like long distance mining. He hasn't been mining this whole time. He has like no money. Okay, he starts up an Immortal, and he's just buying time. This is so good for Classic. Hero has 2 probes. He has 2 probes. I don't even know where the second one is. It's out here. One of Hero's probes is out at the Watchtower. But the Warp Prism is here with the 2 Immortals. Classic going to try to buy some time to get another Immortal out, warping in some more units. Ooh, the Sentry's getting targeted down. Hero loses one of the Immortals, though. Classic is mining. This is Hero's problem right now. Classic is actively mining, and I think the one Immortal just isn't going to be able to do it, even with the Warp Prism. 2 Adepts coming across now as well. They got to be careful, but it looks like they're going to finish that Shade. Disruptor Nova was like, hold on, guys, I got him. Just stand right next to those Adepts, and I'll kill those 2 Adepts. No problemo. All right, Hero drops out his Immortals. He's going to try to target down Classic's Immortal. Woo. Nice finishing touch on that Stalker there. The one Immortal just doing its best. Oh, it takes a shot from the other Immortal, though, and Classic wins with that Immortal getting the victorious shot. Hero was fighting it back. There was definitely a chance there. I can't believe Hero held right at the end of that big push, but he held with no probes. And yeah, I wasn't able to do enough damage on the other side of the map. Clearly, Classic able to hold the counter. The only thing that Hero had left. Game 2 is going to be on Alcyone. Classic needs a moment, so we're going to chill for a moment. I'm going to blow my nose because I can feel that I sound stuffy while we have this moment here. And while we have this short moment of downtime, may I remind you all, this is a community-funded tournament. Without the community, we would not be able to put this on at all. And we really, really appreciate and absolutely need that support in the Patreon. So please consider checking out the Patreon for the KSL. Thank you. All right. And as I'm done knocking things onto the ground, we can get into our next game. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Game number 2. We're on Alcyone and spawning in the upper right-hand corner. It is Dragon Kitesy's Hero. His opponent in the lower left is none other than Twisted Minds Classic. See if either player decides to go for a cheeky play here. Classic grabbing 5 minerals from his little Wally wall. Doesn't seem like Hero's going to do the same thing, but is this... Okay, hold on. This might be massive brain from Classic. Let's see if it works how I think it's going to work. I think Classic wants to pretend that he has proxied a pylon on the bottom side of this map. Or he's actually going to go down there. Okay. Never mind. I thought he was just taking the minerals just so that if Hero thought there was like something missing and he wanted to go scout, he would see the missing minerals and then go look around the bottom side of the map. Turns out that's not what Classic's going for. He's not just trying to waste Hero's time. He's actually just going to proxy over here. Maybe this is so big brain. And with the probe here to potentially mine these minerals, this might be a robo. It's a great Stargate position, but part of me wonders if it is going to be a robo. See, now Hero's going to check. And I feel like if this had just been like a pylon up here or something cheeky like that, Hero could just be looking down here for nothing. But he is going to find this robo. Where did the probe go? Oh, I guess he's going to just build a prism. That makes sense. Still feels like he should have mined these minerals. Stalker's coming down. Hero's going to go ahead and mine those minerals out and try to stop this robo from coming up. Classic doesn't have any units coming across just yet. His Stalker's just now finishing. And there's the cancel on the robo. Hero off to a good start. And Hero says, you know what was a good build last game? The 3-gate robo. Especially when you force a cancel on your opponent's proxy robo and kill their pylon. Because now Classic is in a weird spot. He spent some money on that. He spent some time on that. That means his Nexus is later than it would be otherwise. And that just puts him behind pretty much in every way from where Hero was last game in the same position that Classic is in this game. That means it's going to be even harder for Classic to hold on against what Hero's throwing at him. Which, if you're not sure, is exactly the same thing that Classic did to him last game. This is why I kind of love Korean PvP. You pretty much always see a 3-gate robo. It's just about figuring out if they can hold it and which player doesn't. You know, Havocus, I got that a couple of times at the event. People saying I was taller than they expected. I wonder what height people think I am. You know what I mean? What height do people envision me at? That's the real question. Hero is in the main. He's going to kill that first probe, but Classic will be able to push him away before too much else happens here. Ooh, tries to dive for a Stalker. Doesn't quite get it. Oh, Prism. Bit of a dangerous scenario there for that Prism, but it works out okay for it. Hero, though, he's expanding behind this. What a madman. He does have a Disruptor on the way, as well as Prism speed, so he's going to try to go for some cheeky Ruptor drops as a follow-up, which I love so much. Hero might just recall this, or he could wait for Prism speed and just like bloop, boost it out. But that would show his hand. That would show what he's going for. Meanwhile, bit of a skirmish here, as I think probably some Adepts got caught and killed. Classic looks like he wants to go for a little pressure. He's got an Adept, a Stalker, and an Immortal. That old Classic combo. Yeah, he's going to bring the rest of that across the map. It looks like the recall did go down. And now Hero's out on the map. Oh, the Prism's going to spot each other like ships in the night. I think Classic saw that. I'm not sure if Hero saw that. Some Stalkers nearby in the main, but they are not quite ready for this. However, the Prism taking a lot of damage here. Classic not paying attention for a second. He will drop the Immortal now, but takes a good bit of damage on that Prism before doing so. This one Immortal is going to win the fight against the 4 Stalkers, though. And suddenly the Probes, they got to go for the surround. Nice hot pick up there, but that Prism is mighty low. down it goes. Hero with a shot from downtown. And that means all of this is going to die. 7 probes went down, and Classic is not done yet. However, let's see if the Disruptor... Hold on, what happened to this Prism? Those Stalkers must have spotted it in the middle of the map. It took a bunch of damage. That Disruptor going to be able to get some kills, but ooh, is it enough? I mean, Classic's down 3 workers, so I guess it's enough for now. Somehow, this Prism survived in the middle of the map, running into those Stalkers. One of the Disruptors died. Last time I saw this Prism, it was at full hit points and had 2 Disruptors in it, so who knows what happened. But I love the Adept Warp in too for Hero. Just going to try to focus down even more workers, trying to get as many kills as he can. There we go, 2 more for the Prism, or for the Disruptor. 11 in total. So Hero does have the lead now. Blink is on the way for Classic. I don't think there's even a Twilight Council for Hero. Too busy focused on the Disruptors. Wouldn't hate to see some more Disruptors come out, but was this a second Prism? Ooh, the second Prism. Disruptor continuing to amass kills, but Blink is about 2/3 of the way done, and that's going to make it very dangerous for these Prisms very soon. Another probe goes down. The Prisms do have speed, so that makes them a lot easier to maneuver here for Hero. But he still has to be very careful of the enemy Stalkers. Woo. Another nice Disruptor Nova gets a couple more kills. Adepts threatening to shade through. They're going to go for it. Blink is about to finish here for Classic. That's going to make it a little bit easier to defend. And in fact, oh, he's going to kill the Prism and the Disruptor that was in it. But the Adepts shade in. I don't know where these Adepts came from. Hero is getting so many probe kills right now. He has killed 27 probes this game. And he's not done yet as the 4 Stalkers come back in the main base. And that's enough to one-shot probes. So these will gun through these probes pretty quickly. Prism just sneaks out of there. It's another, that was like 4 or 5 more probes going down. That is crazy. Classic is out here with the Blink Stalkers trying to gun down the Prism. Hero, though, his Blink has started up. It looks like he wants to push forward. He's got 2 Immortals. He's feeling very bold. Let's see if Classic and Blink micro the crap out of this, though. He kills the Prism. 2 Immortals are just making it so tough. He loses 1 Immortal before the second one shows up, but he's going to Blink on top of both of Hero's Immortals, and now he's gunning down Stalkers, forcing Hero to pull back until Hero gets to his next Immortal, which needs to pull back to the Super Shield Battery. There he goes. So Hero will be able to hold on, but Classic finding some good damage here. Blink's on top of the Immortal. Hero walking away from that shield battery. How dare you? Little pylon snipe there. Classic just trying to get what he can. Now he's going to take the gold base as a 3rd. Classic is still down 10 workers after all of this. He is not probing up really at all. Starting to start probe production again now, but still down quite a few workers, so the mining here for Hero is going to be quite a bit higher. And it should allow him to keep that army supply lead, despite the fact that I feel like he hasn't taken the better trades, and yeah, we see he has not. But he is still ahead by a good amount, too. This is actually a bit of a problem for Classic, who's down 10 army supply and 10 workers. And Hero wants to make that even more workers as 2 more Adepts sneak in the Prism. Prism will get blunked on and it will get taken down. But the Adepts are not dead yet. Hero's done such a fantastic job of harassing this game. It is actually insane. Oh my god, and the Adepts are still not dead. Dude, what? Finally taken down after 7 kills and a bunch of lost mining time. Hero's taking his more regular 3rd. This this one finishes up for Classic. Finally, some of the pressure pulled off of Classic. He is starting to catch up in workers. But I feel like Hero's going to start probing up this base very soon. Surprised he hasn't been building workers to send over there. Classic's like, hey, 2 Adepts and War Prism's a really good idea, but Hero's just been paying attention. He's got so much vision down here. There's nowhere to sneak by. That Prism doesn't get any damage done. The moment Classic tries it, it just doesn't work. It's so rude. And now in the middle of the map, this is such a weird fight. Classic has some units here at the Watchtower, but I don't know if it's enough units to really take this fight. It's kind of all over the place right now, but look at how many Stalkers Hero has here. And he's going to blink on top of that. Classic just loses his whole army. He was quite a bit behind for a while in that game, but just got caught out in the middle of the map, a little bit split up. Hero takes an advantageous fight, kills all of the important units, and wins the game. GG. That means we got a game 3 out of this semifinals. It looks like Nightmare Scion is still going. That's so crazy, dude. Like, you look at this bracket, you do not expect to see Nightmare versus Scion as the semis. I'm actually, like, kind of shocked. I really hope we can get those matches. Game 3 is going to be on Oceanborn. Of course, now that I have the cat cam set up, he doesn't want to sit there anymore. He's like, actually, nah. Not going to sit there. Oh, man. Oh, I just remembered. I got a shirt in that I had to show off on stream after this. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't had time. Anyways. Shout out to Dubstep sending me that shirt. Shout out to Rocky. Now let's hop in to game number 3. We're on Oceanborn and spawning. In the upper left-hand corner, we have Dragon Kites, a hero. His opponent in the lower right, for Twisted Minds, it's Classic. All right, let's see who 3-gate robos this game. Maybe we get the double 3-gate robo. The fabled double 3-gate robo. If only. We could be so lucky. Little bitty probe harass here. Interesting that neither player has decided to go for any low ground walls at all. I've seen a few more of those lately in the last few months, but still pretty rare in Korea, I think. Obviously better on the maps with the ramp down from the natural, but some players have been going for the low ground wall again on the flat maps. MaxPax is back to doing it every single game and being unkillable with it, which I love to see. I love MaxPax when he does something really greedy and doesn't die. That's peak MaxPax. Yeah, so my favorite part about the shirt that I got is the... Well, you know what? I'll just show it after this. It's so goofy. What was just canceled? Was it like a pylon? Guess so. Just a pylon, alright. Stargate on both sides. Okay, it was double adept for hero. Classic going for the double stalker and actually going to catch one of these adepts as it's heading across the map. Very nice catch from Classic. The second adept is going to be able to sneak in, though. There's no probe here to stop it. One adept is slightly easier to deal with than two. However, still should be able to get some damage done. Okay, killing that one adept is really nice, but this is really annoying all of a sudden for Classic. And maybe not worth killing the one adept out on the map, because he's going to lose 5 probes for it. And if both of those stalkers had been here with 1 probe at the wall, he would have lost nothing. It does look like both players are going to expand the low ground gate from Hero before he takes the base. Is he going to take the base? Wait, is this Nexus blocked? Oh, his Nexus is blocked. Now, there's no shot a Nexus fits here, right? Am I crazy? That pylon 100% blocks his base. Oh, no, dude. Oh, Hero with the fumble. Or is it a fumble? Wait, hold on. He's got a proxy pylon. Probes get a full surround on this stalker. A couple of probes have gone down, but the real thing here is that Classic stalker count is pretty low. The adept holding the door. The 2 stalkers can't join the party. The Oracle ran out of juice and ran away. It looks like Classic is going to hold. He's going to kill 1 more stalker before the recall goes through. And this Oracle just got 3 probe kills. I'm almost positive this pylon blocks the Nexus. Shield battery finishing 2. I mean, I'm really liking this for Hero, who now has a Nexus and has held it. Probes are going to run away from the Oracle as it comes in, but doesn't really get any damage done. Pylon is still here, so Hero's got to keep pressuring. Oh, another stalker goes down before he kills that Oracle. Classic going to pull back. He doesn't have a shield battery on the low ground, unfortunately. Phoenix doesn't have enough energy for a lift, but lifting 1 stalker here could be huge. 3 more stalkers warp in for Hero. Classic immediately needs to pull back. And now I'm a little worried for Classic. I'll hold the phone. I thought he had a good spot, but no. Hero's going to keep on pushing with that 3 gate versus the 2 gate. Classic just can't hold on. I wonder, I feel like what happened is Hero accidentally blocked his Nexus, realized it, and immediately swapped into just 3 gate proxying pylon. We're going. Put that gateway down on the low ground. And then went. And that means Hero gets the victory over Classic.